moment has arrived. Lift your head up, stand up tall. No longer can you just survive. Get up, sister to sister. Get up, sister to sister. Oh, get up, sister to sister. It's time to make your power move. Get up, sister to sister. Get up, sister to sister. Oh, get up, sister to sister. It's time to make your power move. You are winning, it's just the beginning. Now is your time. Stay focused, keep your chin up. You gotta keep a made up mind.
Hey, 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 y'all. Look, we over here jamming. Great evening, great people. Happy Monday. We are still in the month of May, the month of miracles, signs and wonders. What you looking for? What are you expecting? Come on in, y'all. It's Sister to Sister Talk Power Moves. My name is Mone't Horton, and I am the visionary and host. And of course, we are here with our phenomenal co-host, Lady T. Say hey to the people.
Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Can y'all believe it's almost June?
Listen. We have been zoom through this month. I had to take that pause, Lady T. I didn't know if you was going to go in and out. You know how we do. But I'm super excited, you all. I was just telling the ladies before we jumped on, I said, God, he has us always, I know me, literally living and walking through the topics of discussion, our themes. And so when you have to live out your brand. And so tonight I was literally transitioning. But we are showing up and we are glowing up and we are growing up and we're just evolving and elevating and going to another level. Y'all come on in the room, take a moment to click and share. I'm telling you, you are like in for a treat. Tonight, we were already so much in the flow that our guest is already on the stage. She is here already in the room and on fire. Tonight I'm just honored to have this trailblazing, phenomenal, amazing woman. I believe. Listen, it's safe to say, my sister, because we've been hanging tight these last couple of months, and it's been just a pleasure to meet you, Michele Hawkins, the master holistic wellness coach. Even before the titles and all of that, you are just a beautiful individual, and I'm just super excited for all of the amazing things, the doors, the opportunities, everything that's opening it up for you right now, because it's your time. And I am just honored to be in this position to say, hey, sis, look, can you come on here and share the power moves, the things that you are doing in this season? So, I'm already excited, but I'm just going to take a pause for the cause and let you all know, again, go ahead and take a moment to click and share. We're getting ready to share our guest, her bio. And then we're going to go it in. But you want to get a pen, pencil, whatever you need, however if you got to take your lip liner, however the ladies get your lip liner, whatever you need, go ahead and get it, because I'm telling you, she dropped so many nuggets. She was at Elevate You this year, and she was truly transparent, vulnerable, authentic, and heartfelt, and just oh my goodness, I mean, there's so many words come to my mind. And so tonight, before we jump in, I want to throw it over to Lady T and have her to share the brief bio for our phenomenal guest tonight.
Michele Hawkins specializes in showing women 40 plus that aging is a new beginning, not a limitation. As a master holistic wellness coach with over 25 years in the beauty and wellness industries, she teaches women how to reclaim their confidence by unleashing their inner power, strengthening their bodies through nutrition and movement, and improving their self image to achieve anything they set their mind to. Michele's dedication and passion for education, wellness, and global impact earned her the 2024 Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. Woo! Cementing her legacy as a transformational leader and international voice of change. She is elated to now add author to the many she serves and supports women on their holistic wellness journeys. So, ladies, if you need someone to walk lockstep with you in your holistic journey, in your nutrition journey, in your journey of becoming more, you need to reach out to Michele Hawkins.
Woo! Drum roll, Michele, welcome. How are you doing, phenomenal
Oh
woman?
my God. So I really am on fire. Like I'm on fire. Even though I have on a jacket.
Look, I brought the sleeves down for you today.
Right. Thank you. I'm on fire, and I appreciate just having the opportunity to be here with sister to sister and on this platform with you, Monet, visionary, and the host and Tiara. I had the honor of meeting you at that amazing event and just getting to know you a little bit better. You just never know who God is going to place in your face. Just
That's
never know.
yeah.
Yes. So I'm grateful. I'm feeling real grateful and thankful. I really am. Yes.
Yeah. We're again excited and honored to have you here with us tonight. And here, Michele, at Sister to Sister Talk Power Moves, we like to share the story behind the glory, right? That story behind what people see now, like the Michele who has the awards and she's speaking on all these platforms. Y'all, when I tell you, every time I talk to her, she like, Monet, I'm moving, I'm shaking, I'm doing, and you're serving. That's what you're doing. You're serving. You have answered the call and you're showing up. You are showing up. And for that, I am so grateful. And I'm going to try not to even get emotional, right? We were in a session and, we're talking. And I'm like, it hit you, but it hit me too. And I'm like, wait a minute, now, hold on, wait a minute. But so yes, we share the story behind the story. So people are seeing all of this phenomenal things that you're doing right now. But I believe it hasn't always been like that.
Absolutely not.
Right. And it's
Yeah.
been a process.
Yes. It really has been a process. You want me to elaborate a little bit, Monet? Because Monet knows I'll do the ugly cry. Tiara, I'm not going to do the ugly cry, though. I'm going to try not to do that. I didn't wear any makeup. I do have a little lip gloss. I was like, I'm putting on some lip gloss for Monet. And
You're beautiful. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. So before you jump in, tonight, everybody, we're talking about managing your wellness.
Yes.
And the other word for managing that came to my mind, but just trying to be simple with, is steward. When we steward, stewarding things well. But how do we manage our wellness and nourishing our how to nourish, right, our soul in times of transition?
Yes.
And so as we even as I shared coming on here today this morning started out as a wellness day for me. And by the time I got halfway through just continuing working, I looked up, I said, wait a minute, we're not curling no hair, and uh we're gonna show up how we all, put that good cap on and do what we do. And sometimes and know that it's okay to do that and still show up as your authentic selves.
Exactly.
And so in times of transition and also managing your wellness, I said, okay, now I'm gotta walk out what we talking about, because you know, sometimes you want to be, I know for me, sometimes you want to be all together and extra together and perfect and da 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 da. But no, show up, do what you do.
Yeah.
And so tonight, I want to just open up the floor for you now to share your story and how you've gotten to this point, and now being able to help and serve other women. I know that's your target market, but I believe you uplift whoever comes within your reach. And so start wherever you want to start, Michele. Let's
Okay.
go.
Well, I ain't doing the ugly cry with you tonight. You know, it's such a blessing. I love my young people. I love my young people. Monet's young, right?
I'll take
I'm
it.
over 60, right? And to be able to be in the presence and have young people come to me and are drawn to me is such a privilege and an honor. I just know that that is just so important because y'all are the future. And you asked, now you know you have to home me in, Monet. You know how I do.
You good.
You asked me, has it always been easy? And it has not. I've had so many um, ups and downs, back and forths. But one word that I remember one of my great mentors, God rest her soul, said, don't debase yourself. I was like, what? What does that mean? I had to look that word up, and I'm not going to tell y'all, look the word up. That's your homework assignment, okay? And it was just so transformational for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like I'm just going to go as far back as, you know, in 2019, I lost my best friend in the whole wide world, my accountability partner, my financial partner that I would go to. Can you loan me a few dollars? My dad, he died in 2019, you know, and that really made me come alive. It made me step up into a place where I didn't even know that I wasn't in. And then, of course, COVID hit, you know, and I decided during COVID that I was not going to freak out, that I was going to do what I had to do. So I spent my savings, the little bit of money I had, because I couldn't touch anybody. I couldn't, you know, I'm in the beauty industry, high touch, couldn't do any of it. So I took this 2 year intense course that sent my whole head to another level in functional nutrition. And I didn't really know how important it was for us, we
Mm-hmm.
as women, to really take care of ourselves, not just the eating, but just the mental, the physical, and the spiritual aspect. That course, along with other things, just has navigated me through the transformations that I still experience.
Mm.
In 2023, Monet, that's when I met you. I was in a dark place, and a lot of people don't know because I know how to do the imposter syndrome real good. Okay, you know, being in the beauty industry, I know how to keep my hair done. I know how to, you know, get the waxing of the brows and, you know, put on some gloss or whatever. But I was broken. I was
Mm.
truly broken. And I was just like, Lord, for real, like, how many more journeys are you going to take me through? I'm tired. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm just over it. I was a caregiver um, for my mom. I was thrown into an experience of growing up that I never knew existed. I
Mm.
had to step into the realm of being a matriarch, you know, a mother to a mother,
Mm.
my mother. I had to set aside my own life to take care of somebody else, and I was not prepared. And
Wow.
it really threw me backwards because it was things that I wanted to do. But I sat back one day, ladies, and I'm going to tell you, I was in my basement and I just cried my eyes out. I was sprawled out on the floor. I'm not even going to tell you how many cuss words I said. I was like, God, don't strike me down, please. I just went off up in here
Yeah.
because I just felt like I wanted to go away from here. I wanted it to be over. I just was so exhausted mentally and physically. I just didn't know what else to do. I felt like so alone, not lonely, but I felt so alone. I felt isolated. I just felt I didn't love myself at all. And I met this woman. Her name is Adelina, and she invited me to this event. It was Speakathon 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And I met you, Monet, and a vast amount of other women, and it totally changed my life. When I
Mm.
walked in that room, I was searching. I was hungry. I was starving. I was famished. And I was so empty. I've had people around me, but I wasn't sharing
Mm.
really the truth. I was just giving them the superficial. Now,
Mm.
my friends, some of my friends who were around, not physically, but we would be on calls, they would see it, they would know. But if you don't ask for help, if you don't reach out,
Mm-hmm.
nobody knows what you're going through. No
Mm.
one.
Yeah.
We can't assume that people just know. We have to communicate. So when I
Mm.
walked into that room, I walked into a room full of strangers,
Mm-hmm.
people that I did not know. And it just totally changed my life. It was the best 4 days that I had ever spent in my life. I said yes to me. I
Mm-hmm.
said yes the very first day, and I was determined that I was not going to feel guilty about saying yes. I peeled off didn't I, Monet? I peeled
Mm-hmm.
off every layer. I cried. I did not care. It did not matter. I just knew that I was in the right, safe place. A room full of women, y'all, women of
Yeah.
all varieties that wanted me to succeed. I felt the love. And it was like God pinpointed me, the laser. You know how you see those lasers
Mm-hmm.
right on me? This is just it. Okay, let me see how bad you really want it. All of that you were doing on the floor and all that. Let me see how bad you want it. He will. He will. Let me see. Let me see. And the tests that I had gone through, I never knew that they were the tests for my good and for my success in becoming whole. I never knew that. I didn't feel that because that rabbit hole, y'all, let me tell you, don't do it. Don't go to the edge because your foot can slip. You don't go head first, you go feet first. And when you get sucked in, that rabbit hole is this, but then it gets like so narrow and the air is so shallow, you can
Mm.
barely breathe and you can barely see. All you can see is a little light up at the top. And that's all I saw. That's all I saw. And I just felt like a lifeline was given to me with so many appendages from the women in that room. And it changed me. I was determined. I don't know I know where the money came from now. I
Yeah.
signed my name on the dotted line. I didn't have a dime, y'all. I didn't have, I'm not gonna say that B word,
Yeah. You were
y'all.
navigating.
I was
Yeah.
navigating. I
Navigating.
did not have any financial income. I had nothing. Nothing. And the resources just came
So
because go Monet.
let me pause. Let's pause right there for a second. You said yes to an opportunity to show up in a room for people that you didn't even know, women. You said in the middle, in the midst of it, God pinpointed you. You can be in a room full of people, but He had the laser tag right on you.
Yes.
Opportunity was presented to you.
Yes.
You know already coming in. You're navigating finances. Like okay, yeah, but you knew you wanted something. You were thirsty. You were hungry.
Yes.
I gotta get it, like Les Brown. I gotta get it, gotta
Yes.
get it, gotta have it, have it. You know what I mean? And so, but in your mind, you already like I know I need something new, but you were put in that atmosphere.
Yes.
And despite what the bank account was saying, you did what?
I just surrendered all. Listen,
Surrendered. Mm-hmm.
surrendered all. They were coming to get my car. They were coming to get everything. They couldn't
Listen,
take the house because the house was in my mom's name. She was still living at the time. So the house was, what it is. But they were coming to get everything that belonged to me.
can
Yes.
we talk about for a second? All right. Can we talk about for a second how when you feel like you're depleted and down to nothing, and you still like, God, you still want me to surrender? Like, what else you want?
Yep. Yep. I
Mhm.
was just, I couldn't. The one thing that I did not do this time, because I've been, down before, but this time I stayed faithful. I
Mm.
Mm.
stayed faithful. I stayed positive. Even though I felt a
Yeah.
certain kind of way,
Yeah.
Mm.
did not allow the negativity or expose myself to things that were not going to pull me this way. I still make myself available to people,
Mm-hmm.
but specific people.
Mm-hmm.
Still prayed a lot. I read a lot. I kept believing, and I said, Lord, if you really say that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, and if you really say that you want what's best for me to live to the full, to the overflow, the words, I'm not a Bible, then let me see it. I want to see. So I'm going to show up. I'm coming all the way in. I'm coming all the way in. And I want to see. I want you to show me I'm a tithe with no money. And I just wasn't tithing at the church. I was doing other things. I purged my closet. I
Come
mean, you
on.
could strip me down.
Can,
Okay.
can you help somebody today when you say I tithe with
Mhm,
no money?
mhm.
Like,
Yes.
what did that mean, or what did that look like? Because some people think that it's only your money, right? But when it's a whole nother level. Like, it's your time, your energy, your effort, your service. There's
Yes.
other ways and things. But you share a little bit of what that you said a little bit already, but a little bit more.
So I'm gonna tell you, I've always been a server. I always have been a server. So I was doing some business for free, free. I didn't charge.
Mm-hmm.
I would uh, serve meals, like I was getting food from the pantry.
I got you.
I would see people on the corner, because in Greenbelt, when you live in this community and you pay the extra taxes every year, you get good things, right? You
Yeah.
get free stuff. So the food I would get, I would give it away. I would just give it away. I would see people. I would keep the stuff in my car, because I didn't want it. I didn't want it, but I didn't waste it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's
I
good.
would just give it away. My clothes, I would go not to the clothing bin thingies,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a neighbor that lives in my community, and I know that they have a free store. So I would listen, I gave away clothes that had tags on it, right?
Well,
I just was like, I'm just gonna do it. Jewelry. I had bags of fashion jewelry. I just gave it away. Books, journals, pen. I mean, just anything. I had a whole house full of stuff that was not being used. I just gave it away. And when I did get some money,
yeah.
I gave that away too. I
Mm.
gave that away too. I just kept believing. I said, okay, God, I'm testing you. You say test the spirit with the spirit. It
Mm-hmm.
says it.
By the spirit,
But-
yeah.
So, okay, let me see. And
Mm-hmm. Come on.
when I tell you the turnaround was so fast, it blew. My mind still, I can't keep up.
Yeah.
I
And you
can't.
still turning around.
I cannot keep up, but I've been purging.
Yeah.
My daughter and I, we were in here. I call Salvation Army, TVs, stuff that is not necessary for
Yeah.
me, for
Yeah.
me in
You got to
this.
make room.
Got to make room. And the doors have opened. Listen, they called me from a car note company and said, are you okay? Because I had been paying my car note on time and I just broke down on that phone. And the lady said, follow my instructions to the letter. Follow everything I tell you to do. The same story you told me, I want you to tell these people. Monet, they cut my car note in half. Tiara, in half. In half.
Mm,
No interest. They cut the interest.
mm,
My car is almost paid for. I said, Lord, I'm going to drive this baby off of the rims. I don't care. I take care of her. I rub her. I'll be like, Lord, thank you so much. And yes, she is my girlfriend. Okay,
Yeah.
that's my ride or die for real. I
Yeah.
rub her down. I take care of her.
mm-hmm,
Change her. And I'm like, I'm going to ride you until you don't want to be ridden anymore. Everywhere I go, you're going. And
mm-hmm,
though things are elevating now, the old me is gone. You know how sometimes you go out here and get a new car? No, thank you. I choose. I went, no. My baby
mm-hmm,
came from enterprise sales, you know, the rental cars.
mm-hmm,
Come over after. Listen, I'm so grateful. Like my mind now is such in a different space. I can't believe it is me. I remember one time I was in here. I must have been really, I don't know what I was in here doing. And my youngest daughter came to me and she said, hey, Mom, I want to tell you something. I said, what is it? She said, don't let nothing block your blessings here. She said, including yourself. I looked at her. I said, what did you say? She said, don't let nothing block your blessings, including yourself.
Come on.
mm,
Hear that. Say that again for the
mm.
one in the back.
I'm looking at this 31-year-old like,
Yeah.
okay, Holy Spirit.
Speaking through your vessel. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like now, you know, a year later, a year, le-
Mm,
less than a year. I, I can't believe it's me. I know it's me,
Yeah.
but I can't believe it's me. Sometimes I look in the mirror and all those little post-its and all those little mantras and all those things that I chose, all those things I continue to say to this day have manifested. When I was doing my little manifesting jars, you know, I mean, I was putting all my complaints in there and I was like, Lord, I'm not even going to read them. And after I would take them out, I would shred them. I wouldn't even look at them anymore. I was like, they all yours. Take it, take it, take it, take it. And I just believed that there was something greater out there for me and that it was okay for me to go after it 100%. 100%.
mm,
Okay. So you released it and you just said it was okay for me to go after it completely. Like to me, that sounds like you gave yourself
mm-hmm,
permission
Yes. I
to
said
succeed,
yes.
to grow. Yeah.
Yes. I said yes
mm-hmm,
to me. I never have said fully yes to me. You know, I said yes to me without
mm.
feeling the guilt.
Come on.
Woo.
Feel guilty anymore saying yes to me.
Mm,
Everybody else has to wait. Wait a minute. I learned from one of my other mentors, ET. No is a full sentence. When I
Yeah.
heard it say that, I said, what?
Mm-hmm.
No is a full sentence. And
mhm,
it is really okay to say
TDJ.
no.
Mm-hmm.
mhm,
TDJ,
I
all of
heard that from him. Mm-hmm.
yes, it's like
Mm.
no is a full sentence. And you talk about a load that just comes off of you. I
Yeah.
mm,
know I can't do it right now.
Mm.
I hear you, but I can't right now. I
mhm,
have to stay focused and do what I need to do. And the people, the women, and friends, frenemies, whoever it is, because everybody is always
mhm,
going to be around. Some of them, you know, it is what I'm not going to say it is what it is. I'm going to say it is the way that the path is provided for me. And I don't look to the left or to the right anymore. I'm looking straight ahead.
Mm,
I am not looking behind me because there's nothing that I can do at all behind me. So I just want everything that is rightfully mine. I really do. I said rightfully mine. That
Rightfully.
thing
yes.
I willingly gave away. Those are things that I gave away as far as myself, my confidence,
Yeah.
my clarity. I gave all those things away because I did not value them.
Mm.
Listen, I value those things so much now. It is so endearing. I guard my heart,
Yeah.
not just my mind. I guard my heart. And I always ask God when I was going through these things,
Mm-hmm.
I said, please don't let me become bitter. I love you, Michael. Please don't let me become bitter. I
Mm.
didn't want to become bitter. You know how sometimes as women we can become hard-hearted?
Yeah.
I
Speak.
didn't I was like, Lord, I don't want I still want to be open. I still want to serve, but I only want to serve when you show me when and how to serve.
Yeah.
Now I serve Monet and I'm getting paid to
Come
serve.
on. Yes, you are.
And I would just sometimes I still feel uncomfortable
Yeah.
taking
Yeah.
the money.
Yeah.
Like even this weekend, I served. I enjoyed every minute of it. My legs and arms and hands were so tired. And this, I have never received a tip in this much abundance. A tip. And she said to me, she said, baby girl, come here. Sister girl, come here. She said, you looked after me and my mother. She said, I just want to bless you. And
Mm.
I didn't look at it until I got in the car. When I pulled up and got in the car, I said, come on, Jesus.
Come on. Won't he do it? Yes, he will.
Like, what in the. But it was like, Michelle, you deserve this
Yeah.
now. It is
Mm,
okay for you to feel that you deserve good things. It is
mm,
okay for
Okay.
you to feel that you deserve great things. You know, my mom passed in January, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's been a journey of me adapting to a new normal. That was my life for
Yeah.
years. But
Mhm.
I know that my mother set me free. I remember those 2 last weeks of conversation that we had, right? It was so endearing to me because she set me free. And I know she set me free. And I also know that the woman that is my mother is whole, beautiful, healthy, happy, no more dementia, no more ailments, no more. She's a beautiful spirit up there. That's another angel assigned to my life. And that's how I look at it. And so I really my grieving through this transition has been just to do all of the things that I shared with her and that she told me that she knew that I was going to accomplish.
Mm. Mm.
And I just feel it was a call to action. And nobody understands because we all have our own journeys with grief. We
Speak.
can't judge another person on how they grieve in whatever area that they're grieving in. Mother, heaven, Lord knows, children, grandparents, fathers, close friends,
Yeah.
even people that are living
Yeah.
and you're no longer in a relationship or that season is over. It's
Yeah.
a form of grieving.
Or losing a job. The way
Yes,
people are losing job, all of this is
yes.
lost.
And it's mental, it's such a mental
Yeah.
strain. And that is one of the gifts that I know God has given me to share with women and men, because men can have it too if they want it. But women are who, for me, are essential. And my younger women, my older women too. But I feel like I'm the new elder. It is my responsibility to make sure that I give everything, every life experience, every journey that I chose. God saved me. God let me live. I'm not going to waste it anymore. He allowed me to live. Trust and believe me. That's a whole nother book.
A whole nother.
He allowed me to live. And so I must share so that I can help prepare other young women and women 40 and over. I have daughters that are 38 and one is 33, and my youngest daughter gave me a card the other day. She got me when she seen the card. She hand wrote in the card. I haven't gotten a card like that in years. And she was like, Mom, even though we drive each other crazy, she said, you inspire me. And I just sat here, and so you never know who's really watching, right? And I'm not a performer. I'm a disruptor, but I'm not a performer. And I can't, and I will not be fake. I just won't do it. I'm learning, though, how to speak a little more, thanks to you, Monet, and my other coaches, and how to project my words so they will have more impact. And when I do speak, I've always spoke with love, but I want to now speak with more empowering love, because sometimes a person be in your presence only for a minute and you can miss the whole lesson. Trust me, I did it 10 years, 12 years ago. I had another dynamic woman that was in my life, and I had the honor of being her armor bearer. And I don't care. I learned a lot from that woman, but the student wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Teacher was there, but the student wasn't ready. Time, no ma'am. The student is ready. The teacher is appearing, and in so many different forms, and I learned so much from my younger generation. They inspire me to be a better part of me that I didn't even know was down inside of me. And I cannot be concerned what people think any longer. I used to, in the background, behind the scenes, didn't want to be seen, didn't want, I know that I must shine, but it's for God, right? It is truly for him.
Yeah.
And I still say crazy stuff sometimes, Monet, we talk to her, see me a little, but it's like he has allowed me to be my true, authentic self.
Look, he gave us the crazy too. He gave
yes,
he gave us
Absolutely.
all of it.
Absolutely.
He gave it to us, and us showing up as our authentic selves can help to liberate and unlock somebody else.
Yes. And Monet, ladies, I will not walk around. First of all, I've always asked God, Lord, as I grow old, please let the fine lines and wrinkles not be so heavy. I know I have a little bit of self, vanity, but I do want to as young as I possibly can. So whatever it is that I'm supposed to be doing, you preserving me, I'm going to do it. That's just how I feel. So I show up for myself. Every day, right?
Yeah.
So I do my best to mentally do that great self-talk and say things that are going to bless me, so that as my cup, that saying about the cup half full, I don't believe in that. I believe the cup has to be full. Then we have the saucer under the cup, and people feed off of the saucer.
The saucer, not what's in your cup.
No.
Come on, you that's my famous quote right right there now. You got to give people, because so many times we're giving people what's in the cup. What's in the cup is for you, for me. What's on the saucer, the overflow, is for the people. And if you don't have no overflow,
you can't do nothing for people.
That's real. And you can still have a good heart.
Yes.
Be a good person.
Yes.
But baby, if you giving out your cup,
yes.
the cup, you are going to run around depleted.
Yes.
Looking like who did it, why, trying to put that makeup and all that on.
Yes, all the time.
But under it, your skin is dry, it's like a walking zombie.
Yes. And your insides are dry too. Your insides are dry too. They dry, dry bones, right? Just the dry bones. The crickety. It's just it is, and I believe that so much. Now it's such a passion. It's such a passion. I feel like I'm about to get emotional now. Let me take a second.
Listen, let me tell you, you've been serving it up. You've been serving it up tonight. So take your moment, because if you all were wondering tonight, and this chat is on fire, give Michele a second. But if you were wondering if we were still on topic, y'all, we on topic because we've been talking about managing your wellness, how to steward it well, not to just, we say wellness, but you want to do it the right way. How to nourish your soul in seasons of transition. We've talked about this different seasons. Michele has walked us through her seasons of transition, health issues, transition with her family. She's been a caregiver, lost her mom. And in this short time that I've met you and known you, I've seen you walk through and navigate these things.
Yes, you have.
and to see you still show up resiliently and not just surviving it, but thriving in it.
Yes.
And so you have been, and you are a model to how and when we talk about nourishing your soul, it's not about just the food,
right?
The physical food, right? But you talked about the word, feeding yourself with the word, feeding yourself with positive sayings, insights, mantras, and having, though, if I don't know anything about Michele, when we've been on our screen in virtual meetings, it's going to be a saying in the background. You're going to see some powerful affirmation, something.
Yes.
But you have to create that environment.
You have to. And so it's a is it okay if I talk about the framework?
Oh, please go for it. Come
on. The framework that I teach from is things that I worked on and have been working on for over a decade. And I still am not all the time on point, but it's here.
Yeah.
And it's here. And I surround myself with everywhere over in this house. My daughter has things on the mirror for her life. I have to, it must be in your write the vision, make it plain. You have to see it to believe it. These manifesting jars. I have my own manifesting jar. I put things in there. I put words in there. I put keepsakes in there that are vital to my well-being. So I have a framework, and I create call to action, create micro moments of self-care. What does that look like for women? When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Take this with love. What do you see? Are you happy with what you see? It starts on the inside. We have to be happy on the inside first. Then it will come through on the outside. I didn't know that till God took me down to the mud. I didn't know that. Okay. I did it because when I would wash my face at night, I felt ugly. I didn't feel pretty. I
Mhm.
felt ugly. When people say, "Oh, Michele, you're so pretty," I would look at them like, "Really?" That's how I would
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
So I know you have to create those micro moments of self care. What does that look like for you? I can't tell you what
Yeah.
to do, but I can guide you into little things. 2 minutes, 5 times a day.
Yeah.
That's 10 freaking minutes. Oh, I said the right word. 2 minutes, 5 times a day. That's 10 minutes. Take it anytime you want to, but the best time is in the morning
Yeah.
before your feet hit the floor. Some
Mm.
people read the word, some people don't read the word. That's okay. Say something great about yourself. Listen, today's going to be a great day. I'm commanding that day.
Yeah.
Universe, Yahweh, Jesus, God, something great. You
Yeah.
want to believe in something greater than yourself. We
Yeah.
must do that. We must do that. Take just 2 minutes. This is going to be a great day. I don't care what nobody say. I got my earplugs in. May not have real earplugs in,
Mm.
but I'm not letting in any negativity.
Yeah.
Take those deep breaths. Those deep breaths, two essential things. They fill up the lungs with great oxygen, and when you blow it out, all those toxins and nasty stuff, and I can't think of the word right now, will not come to me. You know, the chemicals that are in our body
Mhm.
come out when we blow it out, in through the nose. Let's just do one real quick. Can we do one real quick right now?
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, real quick. So we just gonna close our eyes real quick, and we just gonna be still. And if you allow me, I'm just going to say one of my mantras over you. And as I'm saying it, I want you to say to yourself your name. And I choose to, and I want you to breathe in through your nose. Put your right hand or your left hand on your stomach and your other hand on your chest. And as you're breathing in, your stomach should be protruding out. Okay? So let's do this together. Breathe in. I choose to do something different tonight that is going to empower me so I can get better rest and relaxation. Blow out everything that was going on with you today. You in the solace of your house, in your home, I pray. Maybe you're in your car. Turn on something beautiful. Turn off the noise. Breathe in one more time and hold it. Think of something grateful that you're grateful for. I can see, I can smell, I can hear, I can taste, I can walk. Blow out any negativity that is not serving you. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 5 times a day. When you feel those things coming at you that are not serving you, sit back. I got to do some self care. I need about 2 minutes. Okay.
Mhm.
You have to do it. It benefits your body so much and your mind. You know, this is mental health month. Mental health. It's so important. It's a lot of hype around mental health. Is real.
It's real, real.
You just never know the person that you maybe in your circle, maybe silently struggling, but does not know how to say, I need help. I just need a hug. I might just need a kiss on the forehead. I might just need a place to escape to. Can I come to your house and just sit in the basement? And you just never know.
Yeah.
The second framework is, excuse me, fuel your body for optimal performance. Don't get scared, y'all. It doesn't always mean food, but fuel your body for optimal performance. That means whatever you're possibly eating, whatever is in your environment, if it is not fueling your body, your mind, your spirit, you got to get rid of it. It's going to take time, but you should think about removing it if it is not serving you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The third thing is protect your energy and set boundaries. Energy is real, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It is real. And
Yeah.
boundaries are real. I don't take things out of context, but if I am in my space, it's my space. My space could be in an office space, at a job, at a computer. It's my space. So that's my boundary, right? This
Yeah.
is for my 9 to 5ers. We as entrepreneurs know all too much that people always invade our boundaries because they think we're always available because we don't have a 9 to 5. No,
Right.
we have a whatever time we wake up and whatever time we go to sleep. Most of the time it's 5 a.m. to almost 1 a.m. But we have to protect our
Even set
energy.
down. Yeah.
Yes. And the boundaries. And
Yeah.
there's so much more that goes along with that. And the fourth thing is your reset ritual at night. What you doing when you leave work? I know sometimes, I like the happy hour. I ain't gonna sit up here and tell you no story. When I finish working, I like to have a glass of wine every once in a while. I do. You
Yeah.
know, I like to sit back and listen to some music and go out and watch people have fun.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, that's cool too. When you get in your car, get those shoes off. You got some flats in your car. For all my heel wearers, wear them for me. Get you some comfy flats. But that walking on that grounding, that earth,
Yeah.
that'll reset your whole world. And some people don't like to walk barefooted. Barefooted is the most precious thing that you can do for your body. It grounds you. It solidifies you. Sorry, y'all, they trimming grass in the background.
That's all right.
But it solidifies you. It grounds you. When you get in your car, don't listen to that news. Turn on some music that's going to elevate you, that is going to help you reset. When you get home, if you have not had anything to eat, just don't grab anything. Think about what you're putting in your body because you want to be in relaxed mode. You didn't put in a full day. You are
Yeah.
in your sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
You are in your space of rest. I'm gonna shut my window, okay?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Listen, y'all, I'm seeing you all in the chats. I pray that this has been a blessing to you tonight. It has truly been a blessing to me. I mean, my soul, my mind, my spirit is being nourished even as we're going through. Wow, this is healing. This Your healing. It's amazing how your healing can be someone else's healing. Go ahead, jump right in, Michelle.
Let
As
me
we're wrapping up.
I do have to say to Monet and Tierra too. When I was watching Tierra when we were in Ocean City, I was watching how she served. I was just watching. I
Yeah.
was just watching, and the server knows the server,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I just appreciated
Yeah.
watching you.
Yeah.
It's more of us, but it's not a lot of us,
Mm-hmm.
but it's more of us, you know. And Monet, y'all don't get it twisted. I'm being for real serious too. She sings like an angel, and she's such a giver, but she's also a pusher. And she held me accountable for these last few months. I made a commitment to her that I was working on. Am I allowed to say it?
Oh, what? Yeah. Drum roll. But I want to say you made a commitment to yourself, even in a season of transition, This was a part of your release and your surrender and your yes, and you're nourishing your soul and creating a tool that will help somebody else
Yeah.
nourish their soul.
Yeah.
Go right on ahead. Ahead.
So Monet, she, I had not known her that long, but she knew me so well. This is just a rough draft, y'all. Damn, I was just like, what? She, I mean, just the the love and the patience that she had with me as she was honing me in and putting this book together for me. um, I was just so grateful that I said yes to you and that I was introduced to you.
Yes.
Because I've met a lot of people, but I was like, mm-mm. Remember now I said I asked God, show me who, show me how, show me, tell me it. Okay, it's her. Okay.
Every
And
person, not your person.
asked her immediately when I saw her. We were in the same environment, someplace. We were at a celebration. And I asked her immediately, and she said, okay, don't play with me. I was like, okay, and I haven't. And I'm just so grateful. And it's Nutrition for the Soul. That's the book.
Yes.
And I just pray that I do believe it's an assignment from God. I do believe it. Um, and I'm just so excited about it. And it took me a lot of courage to just even sit down and focus and not be fearful of the success that's on my way. That's been a battle for me too. And I've shared that with Monet, that was afraid of being successful because sometimes people become monsters,
Mm.
become successful. And Monet said, not you, not your heart,
Hmm.
not who you are, and that's a fear that I am overcoming
Yeah.
because I know that God will not open up the other doors if I hold on to that fear. And that's false evidence of being real. Some
Yeah.
fake that's not authentic.
Hmm.
And that's not who He has me in this season.
He has
So
not given us a spirit of fear, but of love and power and a sound mind is the word. Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I just wanted to say thank you, Monet, for just pushing me and holding me accountable and the emails. And y'all, she tolerated me. She was like, you didn't get the email. I was like, oh my God. And she just amazing person, and help and assisting me in formatting this book. Matter of fact, she formatted. I just gave her the words. I didn't do anything. All I did was do the words. She put it together. And I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful. So I just want to say thank you,
You are
Monet.
so,
I
yeah.
really do. And I want to say thank you to you too, Tiara. I
Yeah.
really do. And
So
I'm
I
honored to be in your life too. Allowing me to be in your life too.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Because the information that you shared, just sharing your journey has been a blessing. And I know not just to me, to the viewers, to Monet, and definitely to myself. So I thank you for being so open and willing to share, because I know that you have helped some women today that are watching this, and they are now on their journeys of finding their way back to themselves.
mm,
Wow.
wow. Finding your way back to yourself. Listen, I just want to it this has been amazing tonight. This has been another level, another shift, another transition. Um, this has been nourishing. This has been just so amazing tonight. And it's been an honor, I'll say it again, to serve in this capacity. And as what Michele was sharing, you all, is that one of the services under Mo's Enterprises we provide, I don't say we are publishing a publisher, but we provide self-publishing consultation support to authors who are ready to self-publish, um, to embark on that self-publishing process. And I do not stand alone. I want to go back and give a whole shout out to Lady Tiara Parker, who is here with me. She does serve with so much excellence. I love you to life, lady. You are amazing. And she also partners with Mo's Enterprise and provides through her business, Written with Intention, the editing, services and proofreading for all of our clients. And so I want to take a moment to give it back to her and say thank you so much for all that you do and for saying yes, because you see how your yes is serving others.
Yeah.
12 years ago, we sat at the whole table.
Listen.
My house. And had a whole conversation, and she stared at me like, sis, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Like I read her whole mind, but I said, you got something in you that the Lord is going to use and help to serve other people. So tonight, as we are sharing this new birth of what you, and if I can share, I'm just showing, right? This is the proof, but this is proof. This is the proof, but this is proof that if Michele could be resilient through the loss even of her mom a couple of months ago, and she'll get through it. Y'all, like what? I had to say yes to it too, because I said, God, can I help somebody else do this? I had a friend who said yes to helping me back in 2017. Shout out to LaQuisha Hall.
Okay.
And because she helped me and said, Mo, you got this. In 30 days, I was able to birth out my book.
Yes.
And now I'm able to help other people do the same thing. So, no, you don't know it all. No, I don't know it all. But guess what? What I know at this point, I can help to serve somebody else. And that's what it's about.
That part.
Yes.
That's what it's about. And so I'm super excited that this right here, what you all see, is only the beginning. So Michele book will be going live very soon. She's going to drop her handles, her website, her links, all of that. So stay tuned. It's going to be up on our YouTube page. We are sharing it. And so when it releases, if you are blessed tonight, you want to sow your seed. Because this right here, I can run around and do leaps on it. So without further, I just want to say thank you so much for serving tonight. And if you all have been blessed, we don't do this, and I know you all have been blessed. It's not even a question. I mean, they lighten up this whole chat. I've been trying to track it for us, but if you all have been blessed, we're going to welcome you to sow a seed tonight into Sister to Sister. It helps us to continue the work.
Yeah.
It helps us to continue to bring content, to have a platform that where we can be on Facebook, YouTube, IG at the same time.
Beautiful.
So if you want to sow a seed, you can. It's Cash App Mo's Enterprise. You see it down at the bottom. But we want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. We want to take a moment again to say thank you so much, Michele, for sharing with us your mastery.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Tiara. Thank you both so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you both.
You are so welcome. So if somebody wants to, and I know they want to follow you, connect with you, share all your information on how they can find you, how can they connect with you. Come on, lay it on us. Let us know.
It's okay. You can. I tried to keep it simple, but so it's my name, Michele Hawkins, Hawkins, You can find me on all platforms except for X. I'm not on X, but I'm on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Or my name, Michele, and my company, T as in Tom, OUCH, Touch. That's it. That's
So on IG is Michele Hawkins at
it.
Michele Hawkins.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure to drop that in there. And
Thank
so if you all want to follow, definitely do so, connect, get her book, everything. We thank you all for coming on tonight. Lady T, you got any closing words tonight?
I don't. This has just been so good, and just I think very the timing was divine because we are literally about to approach the halfway point of the year, and people need this. This is the perfect time for people to jumpstart whatever it is that they need to jumpstart.
Yeah. Yeah. God
Wow.
knows the divine time, and we have
Okay.
to be ready, y'all. We have to
Mm-hmm.
stay in the position of ready. And so, again, if you all have been again blessed, nourished, uplifted, empowered to make a move in your life from this content, you want to make sure you click and share, but subscribe. We're on YouTube, and let me tell you, we are building, and you don't want to miss a beat. So make sure you follow us. If you have someone that is interested in coming on and sharing with us, you can also email us at sister to sister talk power moves at gmail.com. Real simple. But this has been another sister to sister to talk power moves. And join us next week. Don't just meet us here, but beat us here. We thank you all, Michele. We love you. We appreciate you. And we're going to get our book,
Love you
Nutrition
too.
for the
Yay!
Soul. Take
Yay!
care, y'all. Have a blessed night. Thank you, ladies. Take care.